Today I'll be dining with social entrepreneur Ting Shih. Her tech company, ClickMedix, helps patients in developing regions of the world connect with healthcare workers and medical experts thousands of miles away. Ting's first business venture hit many roadblocks. For comfort, she turned to her red wine hot chocolate drink recipe.
Is it French?
It's Spanish.
Oh.
Now a busy entrepreneur serving over 1 billion people, Ting uses the same soothing ingredients to create a delicious, flourless chocolate perfection. A quick treat for busy people.
So let's get going and make this amazing drink.
Yeah.
What do I need to do for you?
Okay, first of all, we will just heat up this saucepan, pour in 2 cups of this delicious coconut almond milk. Give it a little stir, and then we can put in the chocolate.
Okay. So as I'm doing this, I kind of...
Yep. We can also bring the honey over. 1 full spoonful, and this is half a tablespoon.
I think I want to eat it now.
Oh, I know, right?
Am I going to burn my tongue? We have to
It's
make
not
sure
happy
this is good.
yet. It is happy.
Oh my gosh, that's delicious.
It's pretty good.
I say
Pretty
skip
good.
the wine.
Skip the wine. See? And then we just need half a cup of it. All right.
So now we have to make it presentable.
Yes.
Okay.
So marshmallows just adds more flavor to it.
So I'm going to roast them on my
roast
lighter.
Them. Yep, you can do that. You can do it on the stove too.
This is a little quicker.
Oh, this is quicker, and you get that burned, toasted smell to it. Oh, that looks beautiful.
Divine.
All right. And
gorgeous.
we'll top it off. No chocolate can be wasted. So we're gonna make one of my favorite desserts. It's a flourless chocolate cake. Super, super easy to make. So first of all, we wanna melt the chocolate. Okay. So next, we're gonna beat the eggs.
So probably best not to taste it until it's microwaved. Okay.
Yep. Fluffiness and consistency and the chocolatiness. Right in the middle. You want to insert yours?
Yeah. Insert, like push it in?
Yeah. Put in a few more if you want to.
Wow.
Then,
As well.
oh, and let's not forget.
I say we
Ready.
go sit down and enjoy this.
Sounds great.
Ting, we have this amazing dessert, incredible drinks. I'm dying to dive in there, but before we do, tell us the inspiration behind it.
Sure. The inspiration behind it was with my first business, which then was called Click Diagnostics, that used mobile phones to enable doctors to see or being able to diagnose and help patients from anywhere else in the world. And after 3 years of doing the business, we actually ended up realizing this team had very different opinions, and we literally had to dissolve the company. But the mission of the company, which is to serve over 1 billion people, provide them with better healthcare, is so important. So I thought we just can't let it go. We can't give up. So I went out on my own, started my company, ClickMedix, in the direction I wanted to go and wanted to grow. And now we're in 16 countries.
Remarkable. And during that difficult time, you turned to food a little bit.
Right, right. And as the first time entrepreneur, it literally was like my baby died. So I turned to lovely wine and chocolate and went through really dark 6 months of sadness and this really you know, reminded me of all the work we're doing for the poor people. Wherever I go, I think of all the country implementations. I would actually go to the local grocery store. I buy the local wine. I buy the local chocolate.
Why was that so important to you?
It's just understanding the people I'm trying to serve, what their culture is, what type of healthcare, nutrition needs they may have, and obviously become part of the culture and enjoy a bit of their own food.
Where did you learn that lesson from? The idea of helping people around the world? I'm just curious, was that a family trait?
I grew up in Taiwan. I lived with my grandparents who always was ill, but I remember going to the clinic almost every weekend. It's just the norm, right? Every week someone's going to the hospital or the clinic. So it was somewhat unconsciously implanted in me that healthcare is so important.
And if someone sat down with you and asked you 3 tips, 3 words of advice for someone who wants to start a business, the kind of business that helps people around the world, what would be those 3 pieces of advice?
I think first is use the resources you have. And second, you really need to understand what you're really good at. And I confess, I am not the world's best cook, but with these, anything less than 3 to 5 minutes, I can make them great. Know your strength. Don't do something you're weak at, but build a team around you that make you strong.
Should we dig in?
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Okay.
When you poke to the middle, there should be some melty chocolate.
Oh, I have it. I have it. It's squeezing out.
Oh my God.
It definitely is.
Yeah.
I'm going to pick a little raspberry action. It's amazing. And I'm going to have to try the drink too.
Cheers!
To you, your passion, and your desire to make a difference in this life.
Thank
Kudos
you
to
so
you.
much and being part of this journey with me.
You loved it.